Okay, so guys, look here. So guys, what's up? It's me, DV8000 Computes, and today we're back with another video. So guys, today we're gonna be finding out what the oldest laptop is that theoretically can run Windows 11. And so yeah, I actually already know what it is, but I'll just show you guys. Okay. So look here. So guys, first off, we have to eliminate Intel, and here's the reason. Okay. So the Core 2 Duo T 2000 series. Okay. Actually, no. So look here. Intel's first 64-bit mobile processors was the Core 2 Duo T4000 series, okay? And as you can see here, I've asked Copilot this because Google couldn't provide the answer for some reason. But right here, the T4000 series was launched in 2006, July, okay? So mid-2006. Now, that might seem old, but look here, guys. AMD came out with 64-bit way earlier. And right here, and so look here, so guys, first off, AMD's first ever mobile 64-bit processors were the Turing 64 series, okay? And right here, Turing 64 was launched on March 2005. That's about a year and 3 months older, okay? And the ML32 was the earliest one, okay? ML30 and ML32 were the first ever theoretical 64-bit mobile processors, okay, that were x86, okay. So theoretically, that's all you need to run Windows 11, because I'm pretty sure the AMD Turing 64 ML32 supports LAHF and SAHF. Here we're going to see here. It should. Yes, right here. It supports these two because it's based off the K8 architecture, which is like the original Athlon 64 architecture. Now, if you guys remember, let's go ahead and pull up the specs here. AMD Turing ML32 specs right here. If you remember from my HP, from one of my shorts, I was talking about an HP Pavilion DV8000. Now, the DV8000 had an 1800 megahertz Turing ML32. Now that means that laptop has the oldest mobile processor to support 64-bit. And so when was it released, you might ask? When was the HP Pavilion DV8000 released? It was released in late-ish 2005, okay? Actually, no, right here. PC Mag. It was released in. I'm not sure. They don't have like an official date, but the DV8000 came in, which is the one that I have. Was released around like a little bit later after the Turing 64 came out. Okay, that's in it. Now look here. So guys, theoretically, that laptop can run Windows 11. Not only that, but that thing. Let's go and see it. Where's the spec sheet here? I don't have the spec sheet, but I'll go ahead and pull up the BIOS, okay, over on the laptop to show you the specs. Okay, guys, so now I am on the laptop, okay, and let me show you the specs. Let me pull up the BIOS. So I have to press F10 when it starts up. And nope, it did not listen that time. Hang on a second. Yeah, it has Windows XP on it. As you can see from the sticker right here, AMD Turing 64. Hang on a second here. Come on. There you go. Okay. So look here, guys. As you can see here, it has the 1800 megahertz Turing 64, which is the ML32, okay? So look here, guys. This thing also has a whole gig of RAM. Windows 11 was definitely designed to be used with only 1 gigabyte of RAM. Right here, as you can see here, as 128 megabyte. What do you call it? It has I thought it had the Radeon Mobility X300 graphics, but no. It turns out that this actually has the Radeon Express 200, which is some weird laptop graphics chip. I don't know. It's very strange. But yeah, as you can see here, so it actually wasn't booting up before, but I replaced the CMOS battery, which I showed you in a short, and that basically turned it on. But look here, guys, that isn't the reason why I've delayed making this video so much. Let me go ahead and show you here. So look here, guys. Basically, this laptop, it likes to well, I'll just show you here. Let's go and discard here. Let's go ahead and ask it to start normally here. Might have to blur some of it. Yep, you see that? Well, what it did there? I did not touch it. It turned itself off. So look here, guys, I'm not sure why, but this is actually a common problem with this laptop, okay? Well, I mean, it's not too common, but it's a known problem for this laptop, okay? It's where this laptop just randomly likes to turn off, okay? It doesn't even give you that much time. It turns off in like a couple minutes, okay? And I looked online, okay? Like, I looked everywhere for it, okay? I replaced the thermal paste, changed the CMOS out, tried using the RAM from my Dell Inspiron 1100 here, because they both have DDR1 RAM. None of it worked, okay? I replaced, okay, not everything, but I replaced all the thermal paste, so it can't be thermal issues, and it can't be power related either, because, I mean, if it was power related, then it wouldn't even turn on, okay? This thing works just fine, okay? I've tested it for one of my other laptops, and it works fine, so it can't be power related. I have no clue why it does this, okay? Like, I mean, and it's not, like, software related either, okay? It does this even when you're in the BIOS. I even tried, like, loading up, like, Tiny 11 onto it, but I couldn't get to the install splash screen in time before it just did that, okay? Like, I don't know what's going on with this laptop. It's just weird, you know? But, yeah. Yeah. And also, I also forgot to mention, this thing has an 80 gigabyte IDE hard drive. So, yeah, even if we did get it working, Windows 11 would be an absolute pain in the butt to use this, okay? Like, really. Windows 11 does not work well with hard drives, although, not gonna lie. The Turing 64 performs about as good as, like, mid-range Prescott Pentium 4. There was never any hope for this thing to run Windows 11 actually decent. Yeah, it's not gonna run it great, but even if it did work, yeah. So yeah, guys, if you have any ideas of like what could be like going on, I mean, I already like went to like a couple of forums and everyone said it was thermal related, okay? But it didn't work. I like replaced it. I didn't even replace it with the cheap stuff either. I replaced it with some high-end Corsair thermal paste. I know that Arctic MX4 is probably like the best one out there, but the Corsair stuff I got, it's like pretty close to it, you know. And I already checked it. It wasn't overheating either because I installed Core Temp on it. You know, for like the short time it was like alive, and it was not overheating when it shut down. It shut down, the processor was at 57C, okay? And the graphics chip was at like 60C, okay? And I was literally idle on the desktop. So it can't be thermal related, okay? So yeah, guys, if you have any suggestions, like, yeah, please leave them in the comments below, okay? Because honestly, I really would love to get Windows 11 on this thing and say that I have the oldest laptop that can theoretically even run Windows 11, okay? I mean, yeah, sure, you know, you gotta do like the TPM and like the secure boot thing, but still, this is the oldest laptop that can run Windows 11, okay? So, yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video, okay? Hopefully, I'll have something that like actually works, but yeah, if one of your suggestions actually works and, you know, turns out okay, I'll make a part 2 where we actually install it and run BeamNG on it, because the Radeon Express 200 chip on this supports DX9, and DX9, and there's like an old version of BeamNG that you can like use in like Steam, that supports DX9. Okay, it's the same version that I used to get running on the Pavilion and the Gateway laptop. Okay, that, you know, only support DX10, and modern BeamNG needs DX11. So yeah, guys, leave a suggestion below to see maybe what I could do. But yeah, guys, see you in the next video. Okay, subscribe.